All right, hi guys. Welcome to a new podcast. We're gonna be talking about the Roobet scam going on, and I wanted to tie it up to this HFX scam that happened to me that I fell for, just because this whole Roobet thing going on really reminded me about it. But Andreessen wanted to say something. What do you wanted to tell me?
Say that again?
Oh, what did you wanted to say?
Oh, nothing. Oh
No,
no.
oh
Oh, about the scam?
yeah, the Team Martin guy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's his name. I think it was Team Martin. Like back in like 2000, I think like 13, 14 ish. There's a big game called CS:GO, right? And like in the game, there are like rare weapon skins, and like depending on how it is, like how rare the weapon skin depends on like how much money you have like in real life. And so he had like this online site where you can like gamble, basically kind of like your situation, and basically he was just scamming people. That's all it was.
You, that guy you're talking about is the same one I'm talking about right now. Not the YouTuber that I'm mentioning, but the guy who's behind it. His name. So, basically, let me explain it. So Roobit is this place like I said, is this gambling website where you can gamble cryptocurrency and all that stuff. And big YouTubers from the Face House and the Nelk Boys and like Stevewilldoit, they all got hired by this guy who's friends with them to promote it. And basically, the thing that made it a scam is how this particular website, you can't use it in the US. It's an offshore website, meaning that you need to use a VPN to get on it. And if you gamble
Yeah.
on it, it's unregulated. So you have high risk of losing all your money, of not getting your money if you win. And basically, anyone can make an account there. Even a 10-year-old kid could like make an account and get his parents' credit card.
Ew. And I'm not sure because I was really young, like in 2014, 15 ish. But I think it was the same thing, like an offshore account. And like the thing is, like you had to like link it to your CS:GO, of course. This is how I think it. I'm not too sure because I don't play the game. And then you gamble, and then like depending on how it went, like you could get banned like really easily.
That's crazy because basically this same guy what I'm going to be talking about he's just like in general the things, but I'm going to link down in the description the guys who did the research. They're doing like a 6-part video. Each YouTuber's doing a different part, but that same guy you're talking about, his name is actually Alfonso. And basically the guy, Steve will do it. Honestly, I'm still a fan of him. I like his videos because he's giving out a lot of money to people. He has bought homeless people cars and stuff like. No, he gave this homeless man for like $5,000. He bought this old man a car. He gave a veteran a car. Like he's always like giving out money and stuff to people. But the reason it became a scam, what these YouTubers did was because the money they gamble is not even their own money. This guy named Ordinary Gamer, he found out that the cryptocurrency they gamble in there is not their actual cryptocurrency. They get it from Roobit itself, so it looks like it's basically a game they're playing. It looks like they're playing with money, but they're actually not. And the guy who's behind it, his name is Alan, the same one from the CS
CS:GO.
Geo scam, CS:GO scam. Yeah,
Ew.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy. I mean, and then like he got called out because like I really do think it happened like 2016. And then after that, dude, his channel was just like dead for like two
yeah,
years. Like he used to like he was like I think he had like 3 million, and then lost subscribers, and then like his videos like they was always like in the low thousands, like 17K. But like after a while, like I think the last time I watched him was like in 2019. Like he got his views back up. Like, he got like millions.
nice. Damn, this is crazy because like that. I don't know if that's the same guy who's behind the whole scam, but basically, that guy ended up deleting his own YouTube channel, and
Damn.
he's been in the low for now. Until right now that he became relevant again because of the scam he got caught. It's crazy because he just basically got him to basically I mean I feel like it's the people's fault at the same time because gambling is risky. It's a very risky
Yeah, it's a
business. Like
really risky. Yeah.
So it's like not really completely the YouTubers who were promoting this thing. It's not completely their focus, you know. It's a, I mean, you're making the choice at the end of the day as well. But it's just messed up because like it's obvious like they were using their code, so they found out they were making 5% commission from each person that was using their code. But the thing how it ended
Dang.
up being a scam was because the money they were using to gamble wasn't an actual money. It was just what money that the website will give them. And then in the video you can see how they put it on this BTC website where you can search up the cryptocurrency transactions, and they found out that they never really put the actual own money in it. It's just like the actual website giving it to them, so it looks like they're making money.
Dang.
But they're making all these millions of dollars from the commissions they get.
Yeah, and that's I mean I kind of feel the same way. Like when it comes to gambling, like it's risky. You know, you can win it all or you can lose it all, right? But when
Yeah.
there's a scam behind it, like I automatically like kind of like point the finger at whoever's like hosting the gambling because they know it's rigged.
Yeah, they know it's Rick, and that's why they started calling them out for it because this YouTuber named Coffee Silla, and Steve will do it. They got in an argument, and then basically Steve was like, "Do your own research," and then he didn't. This guy's Coffee Silla, like, basically he does things like this. He like finds out the truth and then finds out who's the scammer, and
Yeah,
he did his own research, and that's how he found out about all of this. And then all the YouTubers like the ordinary gamer, he's that one dude who hops on the deep web and who I was telling you about last time. And this other guy, Philly Third Eye, he got on it too, and I think some other YouTubers. It's crazy how they just found out everything. They took days to figure this out.
yeah. I think there was another scam that was probably not a scam but a gambling site. So it had something to do with StockX. Like, do you know what that
StockX,
is?
I think so. Yeah,
It's like
for
a
sure.
big like shoe. Yeah, it's where you buy shoes. Like now they have clothes and everything. And like the
Oh,
people behind it, I think it was like the own like design, not like web designers. But like this time it wasn't like actually what do you call it? What do you call it? It wasn't a scam. It was like legit, but it was so legit that like people were winning like the Travis Scott Jordans, and
damn,
and it would just like go to the account and they would like just get it, and like it was like random people. So in a way, they was
that's cool.
losing a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah. So the people got the all the stuff at the same time.
Yeah, no, not at the same time. It's like, it was just like you win $1,000 shoe just out of nowhere. It wasn't
Oh,
like
I
you
see.
always get like the low and broke things. It was like the chances of winning like something expensive were actually high.
Oh, that's good. So basically, they were losing money at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
yeah, that's how it was.
And it's kind of like this guy, the guy Alfonso. Basically, he's the owner also of Wizza. It's basically this site where big YouTubers promote it where it's a big site where you buy a ticket, I believe so, and basically you can win like a Lamborghini or there's like 7 Lamborghinis. You can win an expensive car, and he's also the owner of that. But he was covering himself up, and he was saying that it was owned by a bunch of people, but it's all owned by the same guy. This Middle Eastern guy who's very rich.
Wait, they can win Lamborghini. Is it like a giveaway?
Yeah, it's basically like a giveaway. So, if you search up Steve will do it, and then with a giveaway, something like that, and you'll see one of some of the videos where some people actually have won the cars, and
Uh,
then like Steve is a cool guy because on the videos he gives people like $50,000 aside from the car, and he gave this guy a Tesla, and he wasn't supposed to do that. So this way, at the same time, like, okay, he's a bad guy. He was scamming people. He wasn't being honest, but at the same time, he's still giving out money to people.
he has a video where it says buying the guy who killed Osama bin Laden in a truck.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good video. Yeah, he bought him a truck, and there's this one kid named Georgie. He bought him a bunch of stuff. He bought him a Rolex. He gave him $50,000, I think. Is it's crazy. Like he gives back to the people, but at the same time he's still scamming. And
Yeah.
then Face Banks was part of it too, and Logan Paul's friend, and I forgot who else. There was some other guy, but it was a bunch of people who were in it.
How do you feel about
And
Logan Paul boxing? Like, do you feel like he could like go far and be like one of the this generation's best boxer?
I'm not. I don't think so because he's not a professional boxer. I mean, he's been giving it out. He's been doing his best, but his
Yeah,
last fights he's been losing. His first two fights.
yeah, yeah,
I mean, it probably keeps at it. He could probably do very good.
yeah. Cause like he's really tall, and then like his
Yeah,
weight size is like I don't know what it is, but it's like really good, and like compared to like some of the boxers that we had, like I know like Floyd Mayweather, he was shorter.
yeah.
Yeah, but he's like really tall, and I feel like that's like a upper advantage.
Even that fight, even though Floyd Mayweather was shorter, I don't know. That fight was kind of bad. It was bad.
Yeah,
They weren't really fighting.
yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, they was just like shit talking,
Yeah, basically.
basically. Yeah.
But this back to the scam, this Roobet scam. They found out that in the US that website is illegal, and then I don't remember the whole thing about it, but basically there's like a law talking about it from the FBI, how things like this
Dang,
casino is basically illegal. So that's how they could end up in prison probably.
dang, they got the feds involved. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, you should check out his videos. I mean, it's kind of weird because his fan base is very big, and so he'll probably still have supporters. But ever since this whole scam thing has been going on, he hasn't uploaded over a week. And the other YouTubers, his friends, the Nelk Boys, who are also part of the scam. If you search up Nelk Boys and put Roobet, you're gonna see that all their videos are about Roobet. You just his friends are actually just like promoting it every day.
Yeah, he's out here with big celebrities. Steve 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
Um,
he's always been 6ix9ine and Stevo
yeah,
sometimes.
David Dope, David Dopey. I forgot. Damn, I
Oh,
pronounced
Dobrik,
his name. Yeah, Dovik. Yeah, that
he
was his last video. He bought him a Tesla.
Yeah, he bought him a Tesla. This is what I'm saying. Like
Damn.
he's nice at the same time, but he did scam a lot of people.
Yeah, Tfue. Damn,
Like,
dude.
what do you think?
I feel like I mean, and everything you told me. I mean, he's kind of like not a rip off, but he's almost like evil Red Robin Hood, right? He gives to
Yeah,
the poor. He gives to the poor, but he also takes from them. He doesn't steal from the rich or nothing.
yeah. That's the thing. Is like very confusing his case. But his friends, I don't really watch his videos, but from the videos I saw where they did the whole research on them, a lot of them just put mostly just Rubid videos. They're actually just going at it, and it's crazy because they're like making millions of dollars basically from them, from the whole people who watch them and decide to gamble.
Oh my god, this kid was a stoner when he first started his YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Eating edibles. Uh.
his first
Oh, so
video
he
I
was a
think.
mukbang boy.
Yeah, he will do challenges. He will do all kinds of challenges basically,
Yeah,
and then from there he did vlogs. He does vlogs.
yeah. And then he just it's just like eating challenges, and then I think yeah he goes to the gym, and then it just becomes vlogs.
Yeah, but this reminds me of this whole HFX scam. I don't know if you heard about it, but it was called, I don't know, last year during the quarantine. This thing was going on called the foreign exchange talks, and it was very popular. These guys were recruiting people online on Instagram and everything. And then this like the story how I got scammed. Like this whole thing reminded me of it. This guy hit me up. Oh no, I found out about this because of Bantu Cod, the YouTuber.
Yeah. He got
I
scammed
remember
too.
he no, he didn't get scammed, but I remember he posted it on one YouTube video. I don't know if it's still up, but he was talking about no, he posted on his Instagram. Sorry, he was talking about giving back to his people and helping them out. And then I believe he scammed. Well, he made money off his fan base basically, because on the whole HFX scam thingy, you make money off investing in stocks, and that part's legit. Like you're actually investing.
Yeah.
But the only way you can actually make a lot of money if you buy like this. Basically, you start out. It costs like $250, and from there, I remember to buy the program that will help you determine when to do the right investment for the stocks. it costs like $25 extra, and from there it will go up higher. But another way you could have make money if you added if you got people in the thing, but the people had to pay $250 to get in it, and then they had to keep on recruiting people. Basically, it became like a pyramid scheme. And I clearly
Yeah.
remember Bond talking about this. I remember he made up a whole separate different account called Bond 2 Forex, and then he recruited like 1,000 people. And then I remember I was being dumb, but I'm very happy though because I learned from that lesson. I was being dumb, but he never replied to me. Who replied to me was this other guy. I forgot his
Yeah.
name honestly, but he was telling me about it, and I was kind of skeptical at first for a whole week. The guy kept trying to recruit me. He was like, "Oh, you should join in this and this," and then I was like, "But it could it steal your information? And could I do this because I'm a minor and stuff like that?" And I was asking good questions, but eventually I got into it. I paid it $250, I think. No. It was like 198, 180. I forgot the amount I paid. Then I paid an extra and ended up becoming 280. I paid 50, like put it into my account where you can invest. And then I ended up seeing how it was a scam because they were basically trying to just recruit people. They were making you recruit people.
Yeah.
And then I remember it's called Forex Exchange HFX Academy, and then they would post these videos. And they'll do seminars around the whole country, and they will teach you about stocks and all of that. But then the pyramid scheme part became a scam. And then I remember I left it. I really tried for like 2 weeks. I was trying to get people in. I was very close, but I never did. And then I stopped myself because I was like, this is just messed up. I'm kind of like scamming people almost.
Yeah.
And then I stopped it, and I found out that it was basically, yeah, a scam, not the investment part, because basically this guys, what they will do when you purchase the HFX program, and it was like this course where you will learn about investments. But these guys, they will have this Telegram group. I don't know if you've ever seen the app Telegram before,
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
but basically they will make like this big chain of Telegram programs, and they will make money from the HFX course because they will recruit all of these people in their own program thingy, and then that's how they were making a lot of money out of all of these people. And it was a lot of people that fell for it. And then I remember when I decided to get out of it, I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more. And try to get me back into it. And then they were, because I was like recruiting a bunch of people, and they were like, I was very close to. I was recruiting them, but I never got to the point of actually telling them to do it, to buy it. So I knew like some of the big numbers from, I knew some of like the big guys in charge from there. And then they were telling me, "Oh, don't leave," and that. And the guy who recruited me, the guy was actually nice. Who recruited me, he wasn't really the one who scammed me. It was like he got scammed at the end of the day, also. But I'll get to that. And then, um, yeah. And then when I decided to speak out about it, I remember in the Telegram groups, I was like, "Oh, this is a scam and shit like this." And then one of the guys, he was like, "Hey, yo, bitch ass," he called me the N word, and he was like, "Hey, stop telling people about this. It's not a scam." They got pissed. The guys in charge got pissed because
Yeah.
I was telling people that this is a scam, that don't do this. And they were like, they never said they were gonna come for me, but they kept on like, this dude harassed me back. He was like, "Oh, don't tell the people," and then he was talking shit basically. And I remember I got out of it, and I was done with it, and my friend almost got in it, but he didn't, and then he got his money back. I didn't get my money back, but I learned from it.
How did he
I
get his
learned
money
that
back?
because basically you had a 7 day trial where in 7 days, if you decide to not be part of it, you could get your money back. But I didn't know that, so I was
Oh,
already in
okay.
it for like a month. So no, almost a month. It was about to be a month,
Yeah.
and I was just desperate trying to get people, so I didn't have to pay. But I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna quit, and I did it. I think like 2 days after, before I got charged, because you would have the course, and if you didn't recruit at least 3 people, you would get charged like $100, some shit like that. So I decided to end it right before that thing happened, and then I left it, and then luckily my friend got his money back, but I didn't. And then the guy who recruited me, he had his whole account. It was all about recruiting people, his Instagram page. And then that guy, he basically went low grade. He's still in the low grade right now. Like he doesn't post anything and stuff. He changed his name. He deleted everything. And then I think about a month after, those guys who were scamming people, they ended up losing all their money. They lost, I think, probably over $1 million.
Jesus. How did they lose it though?
I don't really know for sure how they lost it, but basically I found out from the Telegram groups that I think they got caught scamming, and that's how they lost all the money. And
Uh,
and then I was like, they got what they fucking deserve. I was like, yeah,
for real.
they were just scamming people. But I basically learned that, if something sounds too good to be true, it's probably fake, and that you gotta be smart about the choices you want to make. I learned a lot from it, so I guess that was good.
Yeah.
But I lost money. Luckily, it was my own money. So,
Oh
and
yeah, that's
then I
good.
don't know. Remember Jaden from Thai server?
Yeah, yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that guy. He was almost part of it at the same time. I know he got scammed, not from the same company because it will make different groups. But I know he got scammed from one of those things. He also lost money from that, and then he got scammed on this Bitcoin thing also as well. So I know he was one of the people who got scammed as well. But it was crazy. Like this whole Roobet thing reminded me of it.
God
It
dang.
just it's just people like trying to get advantage of you.
Yeah. They're trying to use like how do you say, like you not being educated, and then they're trying to use that to their advantage.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like it's just people stealing from other people basically to get rich.
Yeah. And basically, I mean, what do you say? I mean, I'm in something like that, but it's not like where I had to pay, you know. So
Oh,
like, it was, I don't know what the cryptocurrency is called, but basically, I guess there's millions of cryptocurrency, and then like once they hit like 1%, they become like, like the next cryptocurrency. I don't know exactly how it works, but basically, um, we're mining, right? Well, I'm not doing it anymore, but this was like quarantine, right?
oh
Um,
yeah.
basically, like we was mining cryptocurrency. Like all you had to do was click on it every day, and it will mine the cryptocurrency. What do you call it? Like every day, right? So, but here's the catch: if you invited someone and like you created a group, the leader got like a 25 like percent like boost in their mind, so they can make more.
Damn.
Yeah. But like the thing is, it's not like really a scam because like the cryptocurrency isn't like Bitcoin, Dogecoin. I don't know any other name, but it's not like that. So I don't see it as a scam. Like really, it's like worth like pennies, even less than pennies, I think.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's how the thing was that I was on. The actual course with the actual people teaching you, and where you were invest, it was legit because you were making actual money. But the whole thing where you got the part where you will get people to recruit you, that was the scam part.
Yeah. And it wasn't like a scam, but like it was like eventually I could see how people would use it into a scam because like someone could say like, oh, cash at me like $25. I'll send you an invite to this like group, and then like that person would get like a 25% boost, and then you would try to invite someone, and then you'll get a 25% boost, and then overall right there, you just like made $50, you and him.
Yeah, I see.
So
Yeah, so that was the scam part basically. So
damn.
people were basically taking advantage of it then. Huh?
No, no, no. So like
No.
what do you call it? It was less than pennies. Like that's how much it like
Oh,
the value of it. So like nobody was like on it. So but
oh, I see.
they said like they had high hopes for it to like, become like the next cryptocurrency, but it didn't. So
Oh, I see. I see. Then yeah,
yeah.
I think I've heard of that. Something similar like that from my friend.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. It's just like they're less than pennies, and then their goal is to like become like
Make
like Bitcoin or like
oh, like
Dogecoin. Yeah, go to the
yeah,
moon
like very
basically.
valuable. Basically.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, and another thing I forgot to talk about the Roobet scam. I know I'm going back into it, but um, they also found out that the licenses they have, because you know how every website has this license, or every app has a
Yeah.
license about terms and agreements. And then they've changed their website, their license around 3 or 4 times. They've been changing it, and then
Whoa. Yeah,
And then on the terms and agreement in the Roobet website, it talks about how it's illegal, not illegal, but it's not restricted. Like you can't use it. You cannot use it in the U.S. or United Kingdom, and then I forgot the other place.
probably Canada.
I think Canada, yeah, and then some other European part.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
So I mean, that's where mostly the people were. So they had to use a VPN then.
yeah. They had to use a VPN to get on it because if you go on YouTube and search up how to get on Roobit, it's a bunch of tutorials about how to use VPN and all that. But yeah, but basically the guy who's behind it, the actual guy who's using the YouTubers to promote it, is the same guy from the CS:GO scam.
Yeah, because
Y-
it was a handful of people, and it was in like 2016. It was like a handful of people behind the CS:GO.
yeah. I think I heard of it, but I was little, so I didn't. Well, not that little, but I didn't really remember much about it.
Yeah, I mean, I was little too. I mean, I watched him because like he had like good videos, but I didn't really care too much because like I didn't play CS:GO.
Yeah, like that's like same thing with the guy's thief. Like I didn't. I know he will mention Rubit, but I never really care about the whole thing about Rubit because I would just watch the videos for his content.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how I never really like fell for it or anything.
Damn, dude, that's crazy with these scams.
Yeah, they're always happening every year anyway.
What do you call it though? Through the pandemic, like I seen like these I don't know what the videos were called, but like the FBI like cracked down like on like $40 million worth scammer.
Damn.
Yeah,
What
and
was her name?
dude, there were so many. Some of them was just like selling like hand sanitizer at the time. Others were like the shoes. And like basically, like how like on Instagram, right? And like how like you might get like a DM from someone saying like, "Hey, do you want to like buy some shoes or like check out these shoes?" And they send you like either their profile or like the picture of the shoes.
Yeah. Mhm.
So basically, it was like I don't remember the full video, but basically he had like people that he trusted, right? And basically he would have them hit up people and basically like talk about shoes, get them to feel comfortable, and then he would like send them. It was kind of fishy too, cause he would send them. Sometimes he didn't even send them a link. The people would cash app him
Oh,
because that's how comfortable they felt. And then
damn.
in the end, I don't know how like they didn't like they did something to where like they couldn't ask for their money back, right? And then they would just like block them and move on.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah.
they were ghosting them. They would take their money, then block them.
Yeah, leave, yeah. And like
Yeah.
overall he hit up like 40, like not 40 million, but overall the like value were like 40 to 60 million.
Oh, damn. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
But to any of
And
our viewers out there, we would never do that to you guys.
yeah, I'll never do that. It's just crazy.
It's dumb because like you look like an idiot in the end.
Yeah, at the end of the day, when you get caught, and you basically lose your fan base afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. Because he lost his fan base. He went from millions, the views, to only in the thousands.